Hello, spellcasters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook. And thank you for tuning in to the 23rd episode of our Cantrip series, hereby passing the halfway point. Today we're going to be talking about Message, usable by the Bard, Sorcerer, and the Wizard, and of course through extension, anyone else with access to their spell lists, and it is found in the Player's Handbook, so everyone will have access to this. Let's take a look at some quick mechanics here. The cast time is 1 action, the range is a very nice 120 feet, the duration is 1 round, the effect: communicate secretly with a target at range. The target does not have to be visible so long as the caster is familiar with them. The components are the trifecta, so somatic, material, and verbal, meaning you have to gesture, there's a material involved, it does not get consumed however, and you have to vocalize the incantation first. And the school is Transmutation. In case you're curious, the material component there is a short piece of copper wire. So pretty common to come by. If you guys use the material components, then there you go. Now let's take a look at the full description here so we're all on the same page, and I will of course leave this down below in the description section of the video, so if you'd like to follow along, you're more than welcome to there. You point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. The target, and only the target, hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Magical silence: 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks the spell. The spell doesn't have to follow a straight line and can travel freely around corners or through openings. Very cool stuff. The ability for it to travel and be able to kind of change its orientation is very sweet. I would make an argument for it to be a 120 foot radius, actually, technically speaking. You might differ, it kind of depends on your DM's ruling, but I would allow it to be 120 feet radius, so pretty cool. That's a ton of space to be able to communicate with anyone, and I feel like most casters should have this as kind of a way to explain away metagaming. Like, we try not to do it, but obviously get a room of people together and they're bound to talk freely, so this is a great way to make it so it's feasible in-game, right? Great spell. Well, that being said, let's take a look at some alternative uses for it. So right off the bat, I'd just like to point out, you can use this to scare the hell out of some NPCs, like whisper some dark stuff to them, make them think they're talking with a spirit. If you combine this with another caster's ability, prestidigitation or minor illusion, or anything like that, you could really mess with someone. Another great use for this would be communicating battlefield tactics between multiple people, even NPCs. This would be great for siege events or large combats in general, or even stealth missions. The fact that only the target can hear it and they can reply make it very useful overall. I honestly love this spell. I've seen it used to great effect in the past, and I'm sure I'll constantly see it reimagined in their different lights. That being said, if you have any cool ways to use this spell or any funny stories involving this spell, I'd really like to hear down in the comments below. As always, guys, have a great day, have happy casting, and I will see you in the next episode.